Welcome to Your Gospel here on Gospel for Grampian. Your Gospel is all about making sure that wherever you come from, you'll be able to hear the Gospel. This is Your Gospel in French.
Jean chapitre 3 verset 16. Car Dieu a tant aimé le monde qu'il a donné son Fils unique, afin que quiconque croit en lui ne périsse point, mais qu'il ait la vie éternelle.
Your Gospel aims to make the Gospel available in languages from around the world. It's taken from John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have everlasting life. Look out for more from Your Gospel at the top of the hour every hour on Gospel for Grampian. Listen.g4g.org.uk. If you'd like to catch up with our podcasts, then it's podcast.g4g.org.uk. Thank you for listening.
Contact us. Our website is www.g4g.org.uk. Email us info@g4g.org.uk. You can follow us on Twitter at Gospel for Grampian, and you can like us on our Gospel for Grampian Facebook page. You can text us on 07733 421 385 or phone us 01224 898 008. Gospel for Grampian, Gospel Community Radio for North Scotland, living life to the full. Gospel for Grampian, Gospel Community Radio for North Scotland, living life to the full.
A very good afternoon to you and a warm welcome along to this Community Elements show. Coming up in just a moment is Brian's Good News, but just to let you know about some of the other things that are going on today. On the show also, Brian raised the issue of MS, multiple sclerosis, so we're going to be going into that a bit, and we're also going to be featuring a community element that we played a few weeks back and covered the subject of young minds. So you'll have another chance to listen to that, and do be aware that you can listen to these various community elements from our podcast site, and you can certainly hear them again on Saturday and Sunday from 12 p.m. This is Gospel for Grampian. Let's get straight into Brian's Good News. A very good afternoon to you and welcome along to this Community Elements show. With me, we've got Brian, and we're recording this on this lovely sunny Thursday. It's been really warm all week, hasn't it, Brian?
It's lovely. It really is tremendous. Very encouraging when it's like this, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes a little bit tight on the really hot side, but I think the weather's going to be a little bit cooler over the weekend, just a tad anyway.
Oh.
But certainly the bees have been busy. You know what? There's been a swarm this morning.
Oh?
I hope it wasn't one of ours, but
Oh,
there's
indeed.
a swarm of bees.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get straight into Brian's Good News.
A group of community nurses is taking on a monster charity challenge. The fundraisers are climbing a Northeast Hill every day this month to raise cash for a charity supporting people with multiple sclerosis, accompanied by a dinosaur. Matthew Saunter, Lorraine Grant and Jenny Lee will scale Benachie 31 times, taking 6-foot inflatable dinosaur Dino with them. The trio, who work as community nurses at the Inverurie Health and Care Hub, are looking to raise £1,500 for the MS Society. Lorraine and Jenny have completed similar challenges in the past, including climbing Benahee every day in September, with Matthew eager to join them on their latest fundraiser. Daily, throughout May, the group will scale the 1,699-foot Mither Top. Once finished, they will have climbed a staggering 52,669 feet, almost the equivalent of climbing Mount Everest, the world's highest peak, twice. Matthew said, Jenny and Lorraine have done some challengings in the past. They've gone up Benahee before, back in September, and I had joined them for a good few days. I couldn't do it every day because I had other commitments, but decided this time I wanted to join them every single day. The MS Society is a cause close to their hearts, with Matthew adding, we are all quite happy about it, as a lot of our patients have MS, and it is a charity that is close to all of us. My dad was diagnosed with MS a couple of years ago, and I know it is a good cause. People who wish to join the group on any of their climbs have been urged to get in touch on social media. Matthew added, so far it has been good. The weather hasn't been too bad. I think when we get around the middle of the month, we might hit a wall. We are also inviting people to join us when they can, as a way of trying to keep our morale going too. We still have quite a bit to do. Explaining how they ended up deciding to cart an inflatable dinosaur with them, Matthew said, Dino came about because we wanted to help raise the profile of what we were doing. It gives a bit of attention and people ask questions about him. He is a conversation starter and he actually provides a bit more of a challenge. He is a 6-foot inflatable dinosaur, so if it is a bit tricky or windy, it can be quite a task to get him to the top. Matthew added the group members were getting a lovely reaction from people who had spotted them on the iconic Northeast Hill. He said, people have been asking us how long we are doing it for and if we had a donation page to get involved. For more information, go to bit.ly/2WP1VQD. A popular city councillor is celebrating 25 years of fighting for his constituents. Ian Yole was first elected representative for Airy Hall, Broomhill and Gardaí in 1994 and is now the third longest serving member of Aberdeen City Council. A quarter of a century on, he has insisted he remains as passionate as ever about fighting for his constituents. And as he reflected on his time as a councillor so far, he reaffirmed his commitment to make their lives better. The Liberal Democrat, he's 55, said, I wanted to try to make a difference, and that's why I decided to try to become a councillor. That's also why, 25 years later, I am still here. It's not the politics and the argy-bargy in the chamber. It's making a difference to individuals and groups in my ward. We need to treat everyone's point of view with respect, and even if I don't agree, I will always raise the matter with council staff. I got involved because I wanted to make my bit of Aberdeen a better place, and I'll keep doing that when I can. That's what the vast majority of councillors are driven by and strive for. He added, I've got a lot of memories from the last 25 years. Most of them are good. The one thing which really stands out is one of the first things I got done after I was elected in 1994. There was an elderly lady in Gardaí who was having difficulty getting in and out of her house because there were steps at the front door. She was essentially stuck at home. I contacted what at the time was Grampian Regional Social Work Department and they arranged to put a handrail in. It's a tiny thing, but it meant that the lady could get in and out of her house. It made a huge difference to her life. It's little things like that which I really enjoy doing because you can see the difference it makes to people's lives. Mr. Yule added he is grateful to the members of the community for continuing to put their faith in him. He said, this part of the city is my home as well, and I want to make our part of the city the best it can be. It's a huge privilege to represent my home area, and I will keep trying as best I can. It's humbling in a way that people put their faith in me. Social Scottish Liberal Democrat leader Willie Rennie paid tribute to Mr Yule. He said, Ian has been an outstanding servant for Aberdeen and the Lib Dems. He is an outstanding councillor and has really connected with his community. He has never lost his passion for improving people's lives, and he is a great asset to the community. Paul O'Connor, chairman of Gardaí Community Council, said he's been a tremendous councillor. He's been very focused on the community rather than on politics, and I would say that people, regardless of their political views, have found Ian very approachable, helpful and always available. A group of RT pensioners brought together as part of a festival have vowed to continue. The Graffiti Grannies, which also features 2 graffiti granddads, was formed as part of New Art, the annual Aberdeen Street Art Festival. As part of Lattice 65 project, the first of its kind in the UK, the group daubed their own designs on Adelphi Lane. Now, with the festival firmly behind them, the Graffiti Grannies are looking to continue under the name Granarchy. They will receive continued support from Aberdeen Inspired, who will help the pensioners cure walls around the city. Rosemary Murray, 77, from West Hill, was one of the group to feature on daytime TV show This Morning on Wednesday, and she told of the plans to continue on. She said, "We're really gelled as a group and we're going to be staying together. We're very proud of the work that we've done and of Aberdeen Inspired. We really just want to keep going and show people what the grannies can do." She said, after the 3 days when we did our wall at the Adelphi Close, we thought that we must stay together. This is the first project like it in Britain, and it would be sinful if we didn't keep it going. We want it to spread to other places, other towns, and show them what Aberdeen can do. During their This Morning appearance, the group created a special piece on a backstage wall of the ITV show's studio. Rosemary also hopes to bring more people over 65 into the group and looks forward to being able to share the skills they learned. She said, "I hope that this will make more people pick up the hobby. We know what we can do and we'll show them." Aberdeen Inspired will also get suitable walls for us because there are some around, and we'll get the permission that we need and we'll be able to spray them. Adrian Watson, the Chief Executive of Aberdeen Inspired, said, "We're looking at potential for them and how we can help them move forward. There will definitely be other opportunities for them. I don't think we've heard the last of the Graffiti Grannies." The Lattice 65 project was created by Portuguese artist Lara Rodrigues, who held a number of workshops following an initial sign-up period, with the project culminating in the Adelphi Lane Commission. A community woodland group is seeking funds to transform 16 acres of unruly grassland into a park. The Cove Woodland Trust bought the land last June after raising more than £13,000 in just a month. Local farmers had offered the land to the group for it to be conserved as a community-owned park for recreational use. Since its purchase, the group has been hoping to buy a sit-and-ride mower to clear the area and begin transforming the space. In an effort to raise the £3,000 needed, Chairman Ian Bowie has laced up his hiking boots and is taking on a gruelling 96-mile trek along the West Highland Way. Trust member Brenda Reid said the idea was born from Ian looking to celebrate his 70th birthday. He wanted to do something to celebrate and decided he would do this walk raising money for the group. The community came together to buy this land and now we're hoping to manicure it. The 16 acres are unruly right now and can't easily be cleaned up with a conventional mower. Cove Woodland Trust said it has a 5-year plan on the table with a number of ideas in the works. Brenda said, "Until we get the land cleared, we won't be able to get started." There will be various plans for the space. We have ideas for wildflower meadows, planting lots for those interested in gardening, and different areas for recreational activities. The forest area has been named the Cove Community Woodland since the purchase, following an online vote. Ian set off on